the Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Entering play call screen.
Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it out. It's Roach. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oregon's offense will get the first crack at it here. When these two get together, there is no inclination to take your foot off the gas. And the last time these two met, Oregon full throttle and finished the blowout.
And I think Oregon fans and Oregon people around the building would tell you this is kind of their new squad now. This is the way this rivalry is going to go. Oregon getting more talent, more national attention. This team looks like a team that's ready to break through and win a national championship.
Yeah, a lot has been made about how Oregon's roster is built to succeed in the Big Ten. Physical in the trenches, but they still got the talent on the perimeter and the skill spots. That showed up the last time they blew Washington out.
Throws to the wideout. He can't make the catch over the middle of the field. Sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good.
Brings him to the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target over the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's got him. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
5, quick, 4, quick, free, FS slant, free.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Yes.
Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Choose the player to replace. You have 11 formation. 5WR. There are 23 categories.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's a heat. Reels it in down the left side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Entering
the Ducks in the hurry up.
5WR trade.
To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
That's caught. It's best. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Entering play call. Nicola. Doug. Blitz.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. With the catch, it's Nicholson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, the jet sweep as they try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Lost a throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
And these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Paul.
It's a seam wide open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new play. Choose the player to replace. Choose a new player. Choose the player to replace. Choose wide 5 double. QB draw.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Option is set to option counter. There, play type there, inside. QB run.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll run the quarterback sneak. And he tried to punch it in himself, but the defense stands tall on first down. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Entering play call.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
Option 3, mid blitz.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Back open in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's best. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Washington wants to go quickly.
The blitz is selected.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading.
There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Shotgun. Option is set to 5WR11 place. 5WR 23 categories.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. He fires to the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today.
And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Best. Breaks free. The 30. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
In the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Roach. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Back to the ground game on the left. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got it again. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Choose a player to read. Choose a new player. You have 20. Choose a player to replay. Choose a new. Choose 5WR. There are 23 categories.
Quarterback empties his backfield.
Verticals is selected.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got him this time. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Roach. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to throw again. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Working that left side. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Now they'll run it to the right here. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, and more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Fires to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Tight.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third.
LB blitz is selected.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Give to the back. Finds a little space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Caught over the middle. It's best. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Shotgun.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Option is set to Y off. There are 3 categories. HD stretches select. Formation. There. Choose the player to replace. You have 11. Formation. Y off. There are 3 categories.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Strong. There are 3 categories. You have formation. Single. String I. Throw. There. Y off. Wing. X slant.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Turning it on! That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
X slant. Tight. D slant. AHB led.
Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Option is set to tricks Y over. Inside zone. Vertical. Inside zone. Formation. Tricks Y. Inside zone.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Steps away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
After that incompletion on third and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on fourth down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a two-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Short pass.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Oregon State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 17 over Texas A&M. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Options. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart. Entering. Will. Slot 2. Slot 1. And
man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Harris. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door.
There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day?
Play call. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart. Entering. Depth. AHD. School year SR. School year SR. School year SO. Entering paused screen. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart. Entering. Depth. AHD. Slot. Slot 4. Slot 3. And
piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Excellent.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Entering play call.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Lunch quads open. There are 23 categories. You have 6
no reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He fires one deep over the middle.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Bunch quads open.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Just a short pass to the tight end.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Play call, coach suggestions.
They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Cog 1 Robert Press.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Cover 3 hard flat.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
5 options. There. Cover 3 hard flat. Cover 3.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like,
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
Fires one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. But they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 6. Big 40s. Option. Mid blitz.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
Position.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
There are 15 categories. You have 6 options. Blitz is selected.
So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite